Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is me, Dukesy T, back once again in a brand new Titans review, DC Titans universe review. So, we are 9 episodes in, and we have at least 2 more to go until the whole finale of this entire insane show that was supposed to be, terrible, but is actually pretty decent. And I'm surprised at this. But the show has been ups and downs and all around. And I have to say there's some really good. It was some good stuff. Mostly not, the action stuff was decent and good, but the best stuff is the character arcs and such, with the the times where the characters get to breathe and talk to other people, mostly guest stars. You see, again, best episode of the entire series was them not really fighting. It was the Doom Patrol of Gar, Raven, and how they are both connected to everyone on the Doom Patrol. Together was really good. Jason Todd. Those things when they actually sat down and talked and actually communicated. Same thing with Donna Troy. I think there was a really good episode there as well. And this is a really good one as well, because they don't have any real, the fighting is there, but it's mainly, once again, it is mainly characters and such. And first off, Hank and Don, who was played by Elliot Knight, did a really good job as Don Hall, as Dove. And I really thought those two were really good with each other. The chemistry was great. And I wish they could have continued with them as Don Hall, and Hank busting up pedophiles, which was fun. It started with the episode of Hank taking the hit for his brother when he was allowed himself to be sexually abused by his football coach to save little Don from that horrible incident. And it grew from that anger, and they moved, after he couldn't play football again, after his injuries and such, and pretty much a full stealth brawl happening in the college library. They get kicked out of high school, of college, and it looks like Don and Hulk just said, "Screw it, let's just be superheroes." I don't know what their stipend and such money must be, their parents, mom's last will and something like that, that sort of thing. So it looks like they were doing some good stuff. Meanwhile, you had Dove, Dawn, who was they were just she was pretty much unconscious because of the incident that happened way back in episode 2. That seems like a lifetime ago. And Dawn, she was remember her life as a ballerina, and then last time she saw her mom, they were talking about the abuse of what Dawn's father did to her mom, and they looked like they were going to try to do some, maybe she's going to stay in America and not go back to that abusive relationship. But then they both meet up. The four meet up, and then randomly, Don's mom and Don are killed right in the same accident. Just wham! Hey, you want these interesting characters? Well, too bad. Done. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, I don't know. That seems really callous. And it did bring those two characters together, and it was really good. I liked how this stuff is. But I wish they could have done something more interesting. Now, picture this. Don is still injured and hurt because of the accident, but Don's mother is alive. But Don's like brother is like really hurt, so Don's mother like keeps him alive until help arrives. And guess what? Don's mom sees that what, I feel I can help, and I'm stronger than I know with the character of what the previous conversation. She stays in America and studies to be a nurse, and Don can't really be connected to, like, he can't do any superhero work because like his leg is injured or something like that, or he's in a coma or whatever, or something that incapacitates him for a while. He can't really do the same things he used to. So he, Dawn feels guilty. She's like, she can't do anything. They start talking, Hank, and, they get together in a relationship. And they say, why don't we, she's like, you know what? We both take, we pick up the mantle. And he goes, heck, if you want to connect this thing more, have Raven heal his like injuries later on. Heal the injuries like she does, though, maybe at the end of the season or something, and have that type of that's a heck. If you want to do something more connected to their origin, have say that after all this stuff happens, the gods of Lords and Chaos say something's off balance, and that sort of thing, and saying that they say we need someone who can help to balance and such. Instead of Dawn, after all this stuff, saying that she's done, she's moved on, Hank is like really getting real depressed, and just back to those two, and then bam, the gods of the Lords of Chaos and Order, the ones who gave him the power, gives Hawk and Hank and Dawn the powers and such, and they that fully heals him. He continues to go on adventures with them and that sort of thing. I think that's a better way to do it, in my personal opinion, my little head canon, but I could be 100% wrong. But overall, though, I do like the way they went with it, but even though it wasn't really a snap decision. But yeah, it doesn't say I hate the episode. No, I like the episode. It very, very dangerously to one of those like a sappy Hallmark / Oscar bait movies that two people who lost everything now will slowly fall in love. And I feel like I could just put all like the actors' names in there, like that type of movie, like this starred in like in this weird movie, and then that I'm talking about. But yeah. It felt like that, and honestly, I liked it. I did. I liked the way it felt like the characters were really good. They grew together. They had really good connections with each other. Both, the actors did a really good job here, and the ending of them just beating up the high school coach that did that horrible thing. The football coach that did the horrible thing to Hank and such really was a just a way to really close out the episode. But then during the episode, you had Raven yelling and trying to get Rick up Hank and Dawn, and finally at the end of it, Dawn like, hey, what the heck? She's like in the dream, and then says, Dawn, go get Jason Todd. Get Jason Todd. That's what Rachel was screaming out to him, like connecting to like, okay, something's going on, and Dawn wakes up and says, crawls over to Hank and just like, we have to find this man named Jason Todd. He's gonna try to help, Rachel. So it looks like everything is gonna come together, at least at the last episode. You're going to hopefully have Jason Todd, Corey. I see. The next one is going to be mostly Starfire, and the last episode is going to be hopefully wrapping everything of this bit up. Hopefully, This has been one hell of a ride, and my hope is that after all of this, we'll have much more of a compact and more focused season. I hope is Doom Patrol is a lot more cheerful, a lot more fun, and a lot more, not just to, let's get out of that dark aesthetic that Titans is and such, which my hope in the next couple of, after this year, they'll look and say, okay, we need to do this change in aesthetic. And I'm hopeful they do, because there's some really good actors here, and I really think they do a really good job. So, as it stands, I give this I like giving this number out, but it's pretty much is. It's an above average episode, so I give this a 7 out of 10. Good stuff here. And here's hoping what the next episode, Coriander, which is going to be a Starfire one, here's hoping it'll at least, continues the momentum. And then after that, we end off with a bang. Or, with our luck, it'll probably be wrapping up the Raven storyline, which will probably end up in a whimper. Well, here's hoping it won't end like that. Anyway, this is Dixie T here. Peace and love. I'll see you when I see y'all later.